Hey there, Flutter developers! Tired of wrestling with messy form logic? Well, get ready to say goodbye to that headache because we're about to level up your form validation game with a form model package. Let's take a quick look at our secret weapon. The form model package is a game changer for several reasons. It clearly separates form logic from UI. Your future self will thank you. It comes with pre-built validators plus the flexibility to create custom ones. It integrates seamlessly with state management solutions like BLoC, which we'll be using today. It handles complex forms with ease, making your life much easier. Enough talk, let's dive in and see this in action. First thing first, let's review our dependencies. In the path-spec file, you'll see we've got form model, Flutter BLoC for state management, and freeze for efficient code generation. Make sure you've got these dependencies set up if you're coding along. Before we start coding, let's quickly look at custom objects we'll be using. I've created an address object to demonstrate how form model handles complex data types. You'll see this in action shortly. For state management, I prefer a single-state approach. To handle different state statuses efficiently, I use state status object. It's a clean way to manage loading, success, and error states. Now, let's implement our sign-up block, starting with a state. We'll be adding our state status to manage the overall form state. Next, we'll add our form models one by one. First, the email field. Form model provides useful pre-built validators. Here, we will use required validator and email validator. For the password, we are using required validator along with password length validator, password lowercase validator, password uppercase validator, and password special char validator for comprehensive security. We'll also add a confirm password field with required validator and string confirm password match validator. We'll set up the matching later in our block. For the username, we are using required validator, string min length validator, and a custom validator to ensure it starts with that. Next, our address model. Notice how we are validating each field separately. This aligns with form model's philosophy of single responsibility validators. Lastly, we have agree to terms field using the pre-built bool agree to terms and conditions validator. Now for our events. It's straightforward. We create a separate event for each user interaction, including form submission. Let's implement our block. We'll create separate methods for handling each event. Notice how each form model has a setValue method that returns a new instance, maintaining immutability, crucial for proper block functionality. Pay special attention to password changed method. Here, we update both the password field and the confirm password field, replacing its validator to match the new password value. For address changes, we split the input string, create a new address object, and update our form model. Finally, in our submit method, we validate all form models, changing their statuses to dirty. The AreAllFormModelsValid method checks if all forms are valid before we proceed with submission logic. Now, for the UI, we'll wrap our widget tree with a block provider and use BLoC Builder for displaying form fields and errors. I prefer triggering validation on form submission rather than as the user types. This gives users a chance to complete the form before seeing error messages. Of course, you can implement immediate validation if that suits your needs better. Let's see it in action. Watch how errors appear after tapping Submit, and how the form proceeds once all fields are valid. We've covered a lot today, from setting up form model to implementing a complete sign-up form with BLoC. Remember, this package also offers great internationalization support, allowing you to easily add or modify language translations. Thanks for watching. Now you are equipped to handle forms like a pro in Flutter. Happy coding!